In this video, we're going to show you 3 things that you should not do when you're remodeling your bathroom shower tile surround. So here we have a nice new remodeled bathroom. So this is at our hotel where we were on vacation. You guys know me all too well. When am I ever really on vacation? Because my engineering eye is always looking. And you know, it never fails, folks. Every time I check into a hotel and it's been remodeled, I always give it my critique on how well do they do. And it's amazing how I think hotels just get raked over the coals by bad contractors not doing a right job. And I don't think the inspectors even did all that good a job here. So the first thing I see right here is the slant. You know, the slope of the floor here. The shower drain is supposed to slope this way into the drain, you know, from all ends, from all corners, right? So that you don't have pooling water left here after you've taken a shower. So the water should be able to just run right down. So it looks like in this case, I don't think we have as much of a slope coming down this way as we should have. So that's why you want to make sure you're doing 1/4 of an inch per foot. So this is about 2.5 feet right here. Yeah, so the drain should be probably at least a 1/2 inch lower than this end right here. Okay, the second thing that you should not do when you're tiling your shower surround is you should not grout the corners. Wherever you have a change of plane, you should not be grouting. And the reason why you don't want to grout is it should be obvious, because the change of planes is where you are likely to have movement and you're going to get cracks. And in this case here, they did kind of a sloppy job on the corner, so it's going to attract dirt and mold. And in fact, right along here, you can see the cracks, see? So it's just going to look unsightly anyways. See, as we take a close-up look here, along here, you can see those cracks. So it's going to look unsightly if it cracks on you, so you don't want to use the grout. And not only that, people think, oh, well, I'm sealing it up. You're not, because the grout, folks, is porous. Just like the concrete is, just like the mortar is. And water is going to get through there. And look how they ran the grout up the wall there too. See that? See how it cracked in there too? So you don't want to do that. All right, so what should you do then? If you shouldn't use the grout, what do you use? You use 100% pure silicone. Get the kind that says mold free and get the longest guarantee you could get, usually 30-year. Okay, so this is what blows my mind right here, folks, is the contractor that did this never put any silicone along the track, right across that plate. And so because of that, the water just it just seeps out underneath, out onto the floor. So they get a lot of moisture out here. And that should never be. You should never have water leaving the shower, ever. And of course you have that combined with the fact that the builder didn't have the shower curtain go all the way down to the ground, which doesn't help either. So now the water just kind of comes at an angle like this and goes out onto the floor. So that's a bad design there. And so it's critical, especially on these endpoints where you make these cuts, see, to get that sealed up. And you can see obviously they did not seal that up. So the water that pulls up over here runs through that crack and comes right out here. And you can see how the wallpaper is already peeling here because of it. And keep in mind, folks, this is at the Marriott, you know? They're charging $800 a night for this suite. And that's what they got there. Bad finishing. You know, all of these jobs, it's all about the finishing. You're not going to have success, and they're probably going to have some serious leaks later on. And they'll possibly have mold, all because they didn't seal here and keep the water from coming out here. Now it's time for the third item here, folks, and that is don't ever forget to do your waterproofing and sealing with silicone around all edges, anywhere where water could be flowing or escaping. So here you can see we ran the shower for a few minutes, and then look right there in the corner, you can see how the water just seeped right out along here. And then some of it's still pooling here when it should have gone down the drain. And of course you can see about 6 hours later, there's still some water puddling right there. It's just pooling right in that one spot, just simply because it's not sloping enough to get it down there. Now as we take a close-up look at the drain here, at least they set it at the right level, except for maybe a little bit on the right side. I think it might be up a bit high, because you want to make sure that the drain grate is below the top surface of the tile, so that the water will go right down into it. And there's another thing missing here too. As we look down the track, you can see there's no weeping holes. There's no way for the water, once it lands in here, to get out. You see that? So it's just going to sit there. How's it going to get out? Maybe if it works its way to the ends, but it's not going to. You can see over time they've had to do really poor patches on that. So you can see how important these finishing touches are, folks, right? Because it can make or break your installation. It can take a perfectly installed installation and start creating water problems for you if you're not careful. So we did this video here for you today, folks, to help you not be this guy. Do not be this guy back here who did that. Hey, and if you found this video useful, give us a thumbs up down below. That tells us that you like us. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below there. That way you won't miss out on any other of our great instructional videos. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, make sure you do that by clicking the subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any of our other great videos or our tool giveaways, because only alerted subscribers know when we're giving away all of those great tools. So thank you so much, folks, and hey, check these other playlists up here that you see above my head here. And you guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one.